Hi, I am Claire, and I'm going to be doing a kitchen room build in The Sims 4. You can see that I have already placed down items and objects to make it easier. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I just knew that I wanted to do a kitchen, and later on you'll see that the color scheme kind of changes to be just red to red, blue, and yellow. So we are just centering the island and the doorway. So we are just going to be adding a light over the island and going to be adding a hood range over the oven stoves. I call them stoves for this video, over the stoves. And so now we're just going to be adding some upper counters, and I do shrink down the walls to be the short wall height if you are curious. So we are now going to be adding the upper counters, like I mentioned, upper cabinets. There's the word. And we're going to be adding a garbage can in a moment. I am in the Barstool catalog, but we add the garbage can first. So we add this one from base game and make it, later on it will be black. So now we are going to be adding the barstool height barstools, and they later on become yellow. So we are just adding a fire alarm above the fridge. I was talking about doing it above the ovens, but that made no sense since the ovens usually have fire. So we are just adding some flooring, and I use this light flooring throughout the build. I chose it because the dark cabinets counters are under, cabinets are up above. Okay. So now we are just going to be adding some backsplashes, and I use this one from base game that came in a recent update. So now we are adjusting the oven hood range, and going to be changing the other three walls to be gray. If you want to, you can delete these three walls that don't have any kitchen supplies on them. I wanted this to be an open concept theme, but I knew the lighting would be weird if I kept it open concept, so I just made it its own room. So we're adding some decoration to the counters, and going to be adding a microwave to the right side and shrinking it down because the microwave in this game is way too big. And this is an ice cream maker. You can notice that all the appliances besides the microwave are red. They later on get changed to be black. So now we're just I'm thinking about adding curtains, but I don't. I feel like this wall space is small enough to just have no curtains. So we're getting rid of the one on the left and adding two windows to the right side of the room, and just adding a larger upper cabinet. Sorry if this bothers you. So we are now going to be adding that second window that I just mentioned, and going to be adding a rug to the oven space. So I thought this would be a good idea to have an oven rug. I probably could have put it more in the center, but I felt like it looks nice right against the two ovens. So now we are going to be finding some wall decorations. I edited out the part that I did keep, which I'm sorry is going to see me figuring out something I don't end up keeping, but I was really considering keeping these spatulas, cooking utensils, and pans, but I don't end up keeping them. I do end up keeping this shelving thing that has like spices and cereal and noodles on it. That's just purely for decoration. Here, it's unfortunately not usable to your Sims, so we add it above the ovens, and I changed it to red. And I still wanted to keep the oven hood range, so I switched the orientation of the ovens and the sink. So the sink is on the wall and the oven is in the stove is in the island. So we're going to be doing that now, and I just get rid of the second oven. So we will be now doing we are now going to be doing wall pictures. So I fidgeted with this for a while, so you'll see me doing things that I don't end up keeping, but it was for the best because you probably don't want to listen to me talk about 5 minutes of me trying to figure out wall pictures, but I do end up keeping these pictures, not in this same spot, but I do end up keeping these fruit pictures that are from the base game. So I feel like those are pretty common pictures to add in a kitchen, and now we are just going to be cutting off a wall space. I wasn't sure what to do, and so I was like, it'd just be easier to save me time and just get rid of the corner, so I made it into a diagonal, and you can see that the cabinets and cabinets are now blue and the bar stools are now yellow. So that is why the title of the video is called Colorful Kitchen, is because these are the 3 primary colors in the room or in the house. And I forget to change the oven to be black, but it will be black. If you want to download this if you want to play in this house, you can download it off of the Sims 4 gallery. My origin ID is CR Faldmo. So now we are just going to be finishing up the video, adding some subway tile on the wall, and going to be just figuring out what else this room needs. You can see that I kept the rug by the stove, and I hope you enjoy watching this video.